Hello everybody, JayborinoPlays here, starting my next showcase of a Warcraft 3 custom campaign. This is The Last Guardian, created by OutsiderXE. This is his third Warcraft 3 custom campaign. The other two also based off of novels of the same name. We played Lord of the Clans, we played Day of the Dragon, and now The Last Guardian, again, a Warcraft 3 novel. So I'm looking forward to it. I've really liked OutsiderXE's campaign. Some of the most polished things we've seen. Also in StarCraft 2 when I played Shadow of the Xel'Naga. Now apparently this campaign is almost entirely point and click, which I think is great. Very similar to Day of the Dragon Mission 4, which was Goblin Island, I believe. I had a lot of fun with that mission, and apparently this whole campaign is very similar to that. There are also a few types of missions like that in Shadow of the Xel'Naga. If you're a big StarCraft 2 fan and have not played Shadow of the Xel'Naga, go do it right now. Close this video and go and play Shadow of the Xel'Naga on the arcade. It's so much fun. You can play solo or co-op. Anyway, this is The Last Guardian, so let's get started. Prologue, the Violet City. The magical kingdom of Dalaran is a magiocratic city-state which exists within the Alterac Mountains. Ruled by the Kirin Tor, Dalaran is one of the original 7 kingdoms originated from the days of the nation of Arathor. Since its foundation, the Violet Citadel has served as a focal point for the Magi and the study of the arcane throughout human history. Do we have any news on the missing Orexis? Weeks ago, we sent an emissary to Stranglethorn Vale to investigate, but we have not received an answer yet. We cannot let the populace know of this embarrassment. If we cannot find Orexis, we must make sure he did not exist in the first place, and you know we have already taken care of that. His name has been excised from volumes. Nobody will speak of Orexis again. I don't know who Orexis is. Too late. My apprentice Khadgar already seems to be aware of the situation. He has asked questions. That only speaks for his vigilance. He will be a fine choice to assist the Magus Medivh. Then let us be done with this topic of the missing Orexis for now. Let young Khadgar step in so that we can explain his task to him. You have summoned me. How may I be of help? Khadgar, do you know anything about a Medivh? Not much. He's a maverick mage, great and powerful, living in the heights of the Red Ridge Mountains in the Tower of Karazhan. Apparently a young man, merely in his 40s. 40's the new 30. He is one of the most powerful wizards in the land, but he refuses to collaborate. We have been trying to insinuate a sympathetic ear in his tower for years. Insituate, not insinuate. Insituate. But only now does he relent to some of our entreaties. Only now he will take on an apprentice. Do we know why? It doesn't matter why. The truth is that he's asked for an assistant, so we will present him with one. You. I feel honored, but... As you should. It's an opportunity which, we insist, is not to be missed. We want to learn what knowledge Medivh has hidden in his library. We want to know what research he favors. Most of all, we want him to start planning for his legacy. When does he plan to train an heir? Also ask him about his mother, Egwin, her battle with demons. Find out all you can about elven history from his library. Check his volumes for any bestiaries, especially if there is a fifth species of trolls. Be direct, forthright, and honest. The great Magus values these traits. Be diligent and do what you're told. Don't slouch. Always seem interested. Stand up straight. We have prepared a note for you with more detailed instructions and a letter from Medivh. You will travel tomorrow morning. Go now and prepare yourself. I will. Khadgar. Yes, master? Keep your ears and eyes open. I will, thank you. Alright, the Council of Dalaran once again up to their shenanigans, similar to a lot of the things we saw in Day of the Dragon, except these are different people because this takes place before that. Khadgar has ridden for days, accompanying various caravans and finally making the journey alone through the vast overgrown forests of Elwyn towards Karazhan. Sore and tired of his journey, the young man was also petrified of what he had to do. Introduce himself to the most powerful mage of Azeroth. The air feels cold and I'm getting tired. Hopefully the tower isn't far anymore. I sense something. Or someone. Too late, buddy. Got your stuff. What the? Hey, come back here, you thief. Damn. We've been robbed!
Yes, my friend.
Okay, well, I'm going to hotkey him to 1 right away. The position of the camera will stay fixed throughout the campaign. It's not movable. Move Khadgar to the edge of the screen to get a different angle as he continues his journey. Okay, so this is what happens if I try to scroll the screen.
Right away.
So this is similar to Mission 2 of Shadow of the Xel'Naga, which was point and click, you know, find items, combine them, things like that. So I suppose let's move on and see what we can do. We have Flame Strike. We have our letter. While on the voyage to Kul Tiras, Khadgar quickly got tired of speaking to the crew of the boat, so he opened and read the letter to see if he could find out more about Medivh than the little he knew about his parents and his name. Okay.
Right away.
This is broken. This bridge is destroyed. I need to find another way. Let's pick up some tinder. I assume we're going to need to start a fire somewhere. This is a point-and-click adventure. You will solve puzzles and engage in very few fights. Items can be combined or used on objects in the environment. Read all descriptions for items, abilities, and transmissions carefully. Check the log to review information. Some tinder to make a fire, no problem. I wonder how he fit through these. Oh, the rogue, I suppose. Well, let's just destroy these. I assume we're not going to have much trouble. All right, let's grab this flint. We have very low mana regeneration, so a flintstone to make fire and tinder. We have flint and tinder, so I assume we can light a flame. Damn it, if he had left me a mana potion, I would have been able to make enough fire to get through these thick weeds. But don't worry, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's use these 2 items. I used them up both at the same time. Burn down the thick weeds. Now I can go through. Don't go into the long grass! Oh, there he is. There he is. What do we have here? A potion of mana. Let's grab this. Let's use it. Got you. Pot of mana. Let's get these guys close together so we can use Flame Strike. Yeah, just like this. And let's throw this down. Oh, yes. So focus on the Brigand, and then we'll get the melee one later, because I think the Brigand does a little bit more damage to me. So this is the extent of our combat, I suppose, in this. We almost have enough for another Flame Strike, which I might just go ahead and use right away. What do we have here? Shimmer Glaze Roast. Let's just go ahead and burn this guy. Speed this up a little bit. Got to make sure we don't stand in our own Flame Strike as well. That went pretty well. Can we destroy... Okay, we can't destroy the tents. OutsiderXE is a man maker who, in my experience, doesn't tend to hide things within tents or anything like that. All right, so let's just go ahead and use... So how much is this? 50 hit points. Let's just use all of them. We'll keep 1. That's fine. So can we go up here? No, we cannot.
I am your servant.
A tree bridge, which I assume we can use the axe on. So let's move on up here.
I am your servant.
The axe was destroyed in the process. Lucky me. Well, you can shoot fire from your hands, so I don't know if that matters that much. Another clarity potion. Some puzzles need interaction with the game world, like putting objects at the right places or talking to someone. To solve this puzzle, find the right sequence in order to move in which... Find the right sequence in which to move over the glowing orbs. Okay, well, I see some up here. Okay. Let's grab this clarity potion. We may need it. In fact, I might just go ahead and pop this now. It's not that much. All right, let's hit this. All right, that one seems correct. That's correct. I can almost guarantee it's not this one. Nope. So let's do 2, 3, 1, 4. That's probably going to open this way gate because there's a bridge over here that's broken. This may be the other side of the bridge. It's really hard to tell on the minimap. When the camera changes its angle, it's kind of hard to tell what is in which direction. So let's hit this. We can see a renegade wizard down here. He's neutral, and there's a bunch of runes. Interesting. Maybe we'll get to him later. Let's go over and hit the green, which should open the way gate. I'm assuming. I don't know what it's actually going to do. Let's run through here.
Is my aid required?
Okay, I see a zombie over here. I suppose let's go and talk to this zombie first before we go anywhere else. Please, put me to rest. Complete the cycle. Then, open the way to Karazhan. Karazhan shall be granted to you. Great.
Is someone injured?
Find the spirit of a dead person, find a candle, find the ceremony book, return to the ceremony circle with all items. So let's backtrack a little bit here.
I am your
and let's go left first. I assume one of these things is going to be over here. There's the spirit of a dead person. We have a rogue wizard right here, so let's start hitting him and lay down.
Is someone injured?
A flame strike. We're going to be using flame strike a lot. So what are our options here while we slowly kill this guy? We can get higher levels of flame strike, which I may do. Learn haste causes Khadgar to attack and run faster for 12 seconds. It's usable, though, not a passive. If that was passive, that would be so super helpful. Let's go ahead and pick this up. And then concentrate highlights useful information for 10 seconds. Level 1 highlights the camera borders. Oh, so I see. So it's basically saying, use this, and maybe you could go in a direction you didn't realize.
Right away.
So, like, when standing here, I might not be sure. Maybe there's like an alcove down here where I would not think to go, so I could use concentrate, and it would say like, hey, there is a way to go over here. That's actually really cool. That must have taken a long time to trigger, though, because every single camera angle you would need to trigger with concentrate to show, here's the camera angles, which is pretty neat. Anyway, we have the spirit of a dead person. I might go ahead and get level 2 Flame Strike, though. I would love to get both levels of concentrate really fast. See, I keep seeing, like, little ways to go. I think, like, maybe that's the right way to go. There's the candle. We're going to have to kill those bandits. I can't get through here yet. All right.
Right away.
I'm assuming we need to finish this spell to open that up. All right, so we've got another melee one here, so let's get up close.
By the power of the light, burn.
By the power of the light, burn, he says. Let's go ahead and throw down a Flame Strike. Make sure we're hitting both of them, but not myself. Wonderful. Good work. We're almost level 2 already. That's great.
Someone injured.
So it kind of seems like leveling up is important, but you know, obviously the faster you can level up, the faster you can get through some of these types of fights. There's the candle. Let's grab that. Lesser healing, lesser healing. We don't need both of these, but I'll grab both. Let's go ahead and get level 2 Flame Strike. Does it cost more mana when you do that? I assume it does, but let's hit this. No, it's the same. That's great.
Of course.
Okay, find the ceremony book. No need to wake him. I'll just silently slip by. Well, I want the XP, so we're gonna kill these guys. They're only level 1. Throw down a Flame Strike. I do have to be careful with my mana, though, because I don't have very much of it. That was kind of a waste of a Flame Strike, actually. Those guys are only level 1.
Right away.
Yeah, sure. Run through your own fire. You'll be fine. All right, these guys are all asleep. Level 5, level 4. Level 4, level 5, level 7.
I am your servant.
I assume the book is in the chest. You can use the arrow keys left and right to picklock chests. If you hear a long, smooth noise, you've pressed the correct key. If you hear a loud, short, loud noise, you press the other key. All right, so that's long. Okay. To the right. Okay, so if you do it wrong 3 times, you have to start over. So you left, right, right, left. Let's go back on. Let's go off and on. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't. So when you get a wrong one, it doesn't restart. You just have the option to go and hit the other way. Return to the ceremony. Got it, but I should run now.
As you wish.
Oh dear, what the? Get him, guys. All right, let's get out of here. Run, Khadgar. Just use this last piece of pork. Ah, no. That's where the camera angle can get a little finicky. Okay, so let's bring these back to our zombie friend.
I am your servant.
Good. Let's begin the ritual. Bring me the corpse. Now light the candle and read the book. Spirits, grant this troubled soul the courage to change the things he could not, and the wisdom to know the difference. To this I will surrender, that I may be happy forever in the next life. Living this day, dying at night, enjoying for him I will. Wait a moment, what is this ceremony good for again? Complete the ritual. No, first you tell me. Then I shall possess your body in a different manner. Ha!
Someone injured.
So it was a wraith trying to take control of us. Let's just go ahead and burn this. Or perhaps the wraith was trying to the zombie was trying to move into the body of the young woman, the soul that we captured. I'm not really sure, but either way, it was malicious. This may still open Karazhan. I assume that finishing this is going to open up that little portal area that we saw before. So slowly but surely, I don't really want to waste another Flame Strike here. One more hit.
Is my aid required?
Cool. All right, Wraith is gone. Let's go check to see if that way is open, because I really can't think of another way to go unless something's going to happen here. Also, a nice little thing are these resurrection stones, so you can't really lose per se. I will be, I can quick save in some places, but you do get resurrected rather than the mission ending and you having to start again, which is a very nice failsafe, especially for custom campaigns where saving, there's no autosaves. So that's technically autosaves when you think about it. I wonder what this Circle of Power is for. Well, it might be a trap. We won't know until we try it. Mines, I better be careful.
Of course.
Okay. So standing on the beacon reveals them. We see where they are, and then we can go around them. Alrighty. We're going to have to go around near the water. All the way around near the water.
I am your
This is very clever. Very, very clever. There's only 2 up there, no problem. We can go straight to the next beacon. Have to go down and around these.
Right away.
The music has mysteriously stopped. Okay, and then now we can enter this little area. Oh, this is Karazhan. It looks like Karazhan. I assume this is Karazhan. We're in Deadwind Pass. You are the new young man? You are the new young man. Khadgar of Dalaran in the Kingdom of Lordaeron. I was sent by the Kirin Tor from the Violet Citadel. Of course you are, Khadgar, of the Kirin Tor, of the Violet Citadel, of Dalaran, of Lordaeron. The Kirin Tor sent me to assist Medivh, Lord Medivh. The wizard Medivh, Medivh of Karazhan. Oh god, don't tell me that all the dialogue is going to be like this. I'm sure they did. Send you, that is. Moros, steward of the tower, castellan to Medivh. Have you seen my blinders? I woke up this morning and I couldn't find them. Have looked everywhere, except outside, that is. What about the blinders? Magic's strong here. Strong and wrong sometimes. You see things around here. Unless you're careful. I was careful, but they're gone now. Help me find them, young Khadgar. Then we can enter the tower again and introduce you to Medivh. So we have to find Morose's blinders. Alright. I have killed Morose many times in the past. Many times. Because I raided Karazhan when it was a newer raid instance in the Burning Crusade in World of Warcraft. Where would I sail? I was just about to say that. Like, why would we get on a boat right now? I assume that might be the end of the mission. Or we're going to have to check the boat. Morose. Okay. Oh, there he is. And he disappears into a cloud of smoke. All right. Can we get through here? This is where having that that ability to see the edges of the screen would probably be really, really helpful. Okay, so there's still like half the map left. I'm trying to kind of figure out where we're going based on the mini-map, but it's kind of hard, again, based on how the camera changes.
I am your servant.
Okay.
As you wish.
This is a graveyard. Doesn't look like there's anywhere to go unless we can enter this crypt, which I doubt, but I'll check.
I am your
Nope.
servant.
Okay. I'll come back here later, but it seems like that was a dead end. Let's go to the right. Ah, okay. So let's come down here. Let's see what's inside these.
Be gone, spawn of darkness.
Page 1.
Right away.
Okay. The first page of a 3-page spell. All right, well, that's pretty neat. Maybe we'll have the opportunity to learn a new ability or something like that. Let's grab this Resurrection Stone. Stone Form Gargoyles. All right. We'll have to worry about that later. I'm just on the lookout for other ways to go. It's tricky, because there could be multiple ways.
I am your servant.
Volbeer and Bolvir merchandise.
Hello.
Purchase Clockwork Control. Excalibur, the legendary Excalibur. Johnny's Axe, Conan's Claws, Spartan Shield, Randalph's Staff. No, not that one. Oh, page 2. So we need 250 gold to come and get this. Saruman's Staff. Yes, that one. So these are all kind of Easter eggs. I don't know about the Clockwork Control, but we're going to need to buy page 2. Theoretically, maybe that's like a bonus on this mission, or maybe it's something we absolutely have to do. Looks like there's a few ways to go. There was another way to go in the previous way, and then there's this way right now. Well, here's a rogue wizard. Let's destroy him. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going in every direction until I find the end. All right, level 2 Flame Strike being quite helpful. We have another lockpick. Left was right. Left, left. So it's right. Right? No, okay, so it's left, left, right, left. There we go. Okay.
Of course.
Oh, cool. Well, there's our money. Let's go back and buy this real quick before we continue down this path. Alternatively, I can check what's down here. There we go. So now we have 2 of 3. So let's check to the left first, then we'll go back. There was another way to go. Let's just see what's at the end of this path first.
As you wish. Of course.
And hopefully I haven't missed random things. Random kobolds. I will use this just to get these guys out of here faster. We almost have enough mana for another one anyway. This looks suspicious.
Right away.
Here's the gargoyles. They're in stone form though, and they're marked as invulnerable. Let's try this. I thought that they weren't necessarily magic immune.
My aid required.
Or is it that when they're in stone form, they are magic immune? I'm honestly not entirely certain. Either way, it was invulnerable there. Let's just wait for a brief moment, get to full health, keep going this way. Ah, here's the wizard that we saw from the other camera real quick. Mage of Dalaran. My senses tell me you're looking for something. I can help you if you help me. I need the essence of gargoyles. You can only get some when they're not in stone form. You'll need to use a particular spell. 3 pages of the spell lie around the forest. The other's already in my possession. There must be a catch. It's not really dangerous if that's what you think. I just don't have time to do it myself. You don't have time. You're just sitting here hanging out with your water elemental. Find pages 1, 2, and 3. All right, 2 of 3 are complete. Combine the pages, bring them to the wizard. Bring the wizard 2 gargoyle essence. So we have to find page 3. Check the backyard and graveyard of Karazhan. Well, we've already been to the graveyard. It's possible that page 3 is now there, like it spawned.
I am your servant.
Here's what I'm thinking. It's possible that the 3rd page doesn't spawn in the graveyard until you go and talk to the wizard, just to like force you to backtrack a little bit, because I've already found 2 of the 3 pages. I also want to check down here real quick. Is there anything in here? Can I even get through here? Oh, I can. Here's the 2nd gargoyle, actually. An observatory. I should be able to locate the blinders with it. If only I knew how to get the clockwork goblin to repair it. Clockwork goblin! Alright, so at Volbear and Bolver's shop, there was a clockwork control for 750 gold. So theoretically, we go to the graveyard, we get page 3, we put them together, we get the spell, we talk to the wizard. Well, we destroy the gargoyles, we give them to the wizard, he gives us 750 gold. And then we get the clockwork control, and we fix the observatory to show us where the blinders are, which probably then will force us to take the boat to get them, wherever they are. Oh dear, okay, so I see. Giant skeleton warriors. Hey, giant skeletons, we're used to seeing those from, who used to summon those Varamothras from Resurrection of the Scourge? Lots and lots of giant skeletons in that particular campaign. Rune of Healing is fine for me.
Now feel my wrath.
All right, page 1, page 2. I'm glad I saw that page 2 in the shop, because it was full of like other stuff, and I may have just completely overlooked it. All right, slowly. One more. Rune of Restoration is great, not dangerous. Of course not.
Of course.
Okay, there we go. The combined pages. I should return to the wizard. Let's see if we can remember which direction he was even in. So he's over here.
Right away.
Down this direction. We still have this resurrection stone activated, so if something miserable happens, we'll be able to come back right in the center of where we were already going.
As you wish.
So was he to the right or was he to the left?
Is my aid
I think he was this way. Yeah, he was this way.
Right away.
Yeah, okay, he's down here by the water. That's right. There was the Fountain of Health.
I am your servant.
And then he's down here. Here's one gargoyle. Well, let's get the spell first, and then we can get the rest of the gargoyles. I've combined the pages. Good, give them to me. Here's the completed spell. Go now and bring me the essences of 2 gargoyles.
Yes, my friend.
The wizard's gargoyle spell, lines 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, and 42 are highlighted. Okay.
Right away.
I only have 1 in my inventory. I assume it will get replenished after I use it. So let's do this. I don't see any gargoyles here. We're literally right by one. Okay, now we have to kill it. Does Flame Strike work against air units? Wow, this does a lot of damage. Does Flame Strike work against air units? It does. Let's kill this one like normal. We'll sit at the Fountain of Health, and then we'll use Flame Strike on the next one. 2 more hits, 1 more hit. There we go. Oh, and he dropped... Oh, no, that's a Gargoyle Essence. That was a rune. That was interesting. Well, we have 1. Let's just hang out here for a brief moment. Not too long. Get up to like 300 health. I'll feel a lot safer. At least half. This seems like... is this how fast Fountains of Health normally work? This seems a little faster than normal. Or maybe I'm just not used to sitting at Fountains of Health for too long, but I'm pretty sure it's normally shorter than this, or a lower regen rate, I should say. All right, that's good. I feel comfortable with that. 450.
Of course.
About 75% health, a little more than that now. Okay, so then we have to go back this way, past the shop. And I assume, again, this guy's going to give us enough money for the gargoyle control, otherwise I have no idea what he's for. So we come back here towards the observatory. So the way that these maps are set up is actually really well done, because when you think about it, you would know that this observatory is here, and you know that you need to get the Clockwork Goblin because you'd have to come down here to the gargoyle anyway. So it's very cleverly designed to force you to see something so that you couldn't, like, easily miss something for a silly reason. All right, let's... Flame Strike. Did that work? That did not seemingly work. All right, it's going to be close.
Yes, my friend.
It's going to be close. Got him. Wow, okay, well, we have the Gargoyle Essence. We have 11 hit points. That was very, very close. We survived. I had thought Flame Strike would work. It did highlight the gargoyle in green, or are gargoyles just straight up magic immune? I'm pretty sure not. I don't know. I got to read up on my Warcraft 3 gargoyle tactics.
Right away.
All right, well, it doesn't matter. At most, what we really lost there was some mana. Let's just go and talk to the wizard.
Right away.
I don't know if I should be expecting
I am your servant.
any fights in the future anyway.
Right away.
I'm gonna, do a quick run by the Fountain of Health. You return with the essences. Good. Take this gold. It might help. Now leave me alone. Wow. I thought we could be buds.
My aid required.
Cool. Main quest completed. Renegade. Let's sit here and Morose's blinders, and that looks like all of the quests unless it adds them. But normally it'll say like undiscovered quest. Theoretically, though, we're gonna look in the observatory, find them, take the boat, get them, give them to Morose, and then we'll be able to get into Karazhan, which should be the extent of the first mission. But this is pretty neat. I like this. I'm not looking forward to the time when I'm missing something really obvious in front of my face. I guarantee it will happen. So prepare yourself now.
As you wish.
But I expect.
Right away.
I expect to,
Of course.
be like, where's the goblin shop? I can't believe I don't find it. That's what would happen. That was an example for you. All right, so we have the controller for Clockwork.
As you wish. Of course.
And I believe it was through here. Yeah, this was where the wizard was that gave us some money to get page 2 of the spell.
I am your servant.
Okay, so now we have to... Let's just turn him on auto repair. Oh, that's a real fast repair rate. I was real nervous that this might take forever, but this is great. Wonderful. So now we can use this. I mean, you can see on the minimap, see the bottom left? Yeah, that's where we're going. There's a giant river in between us and where we obviously need to go to get the blinders, which are going to be all the way down here. All right, there's a wizard's ghost we're going to have to probably destroy. Those must be the blinders. Now, only to get on this island. I better ask Morose. Morose or Moros? I should just say Morose, because I'm pretty sure it's Morose. Alrighty.
Yes, my friend.
So we have to go and talk to Morose, who's going to let us use the ship. I'm making this up, but I can almost guarantee that's what it's going to be.
Right away.
Maybe I should go back and hit the fountain. Am I going to pass it along the way? No. Let's just go, though. We'll slowly regenerate health along the way. And, that ghost isn't flying, so we can use Flame Strike on it, unless it's going to be an optional quest of some kind where we have to placate it so that it lets us through. Either way, we've explored all behind Karazhan. I wonder what the inside of Karazhan is going to be like, if the design will be like anything from the Karazhan from WoW or not. Again, this is following the book The Last Guardian, not necessarily anything from World of Warcraft. Morose, I found the blinders, but they're on another island to the west. Of course, the magic of relocation is very unusual even here, but it happens from time to time. Why don't you just hop onto that island and bring me my blinders while I figure out which of these keys in my keychain opens the door to the tower? Enter the boat in the shipyard.
Yes,
that was over here. So that early exploration is going to pay off. So even though I may go the wrong way sometimes, it'll always pay off because I'll have an idea of where things are. Let's take the boat over. It's a nice little lighthouse. Also, Morose's design, his face, it's a human variant of, I think it's Drakthul from the Frozen Throne, like a side quest that you do with Maeve Shadowsong, which is pretty neat. Okay, can't come through there.
Of course.
I mean, we saw where the blinders were. We could probably just make a straight shot to them. Nobody around here, which is a little harrowing. Professor Marvel. Oh, dear. Level 1 Wizard of iOS. Let's see if we can drop a Flame Strike on him. There's a Tome of Experience there. Oh, I think that tome is there just to kind of give us an idea that you can get through here. So we just go around him. If that tome wasn't there, to be honest, I would have just assumed that this was a map edge and I would have not been able to make it through.
Is my aid required?
Okay, we got the blinders. Restrict vision to the rear and to the side against paranormal phenomena. Okay. We can get level 3 Flame Strike. Instead, I think I'm going to get level 1 Concentrate. I feel like this is useful. This will be useful. And I just want to see how this works. Okay, so it does a little bit of a highlight to say, hey, you can walk to this area to change the view. So theoretically, if I would have gotten level 1 Concentrate, I could have used it when I was here, realized, oh, I can't get through, but there's a little area right here that'll allow me to go.
Right away.
See, that would have been tricky to find, and unless that Tome of Experience was down there, I would have missed it. But now that I have Concentrate, I'll very easily be able to find that kind of stuff. Well, not very easily. I mean, I'll if I can't find something and I'm having trouble, then I can use that and find my way. This also doesn't seem like a campaign where, like, finding secret items is, other than the ones that matter towards progressing the mission or the map, is going to matter that much, because there's not much combat, I take it. So, you know, getting really good legendary artifact items doesn't really matter, so I assume they don't really exist in here. You have my blinders, just in time. I was about to enter the tower. So you've been in the Magus's household for long? Eh? You've been with Medivh long? Yep, long enough. Too long, seems like years. Times like that here. What do you know about him? The Magus, I mean. Question is, what do you know? Nice. Into Karazhan we go. Now, I've said it a few different ways this campaign, but the word magus, I mean, I don't know. It's like the word M-A-G-I is magi. It's not magi, it's magi. But when I see magus, I think to pronounce it magus, not magus or magus. I'm not really sure if both are correct or what, but I say magus and magi. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a made-up word, because, you know, there's no such thing as a wizard in real life. Sorry to burst anyone's bubble. So, I don't know. I'll look it up. It doesn't really matter that much to me, though. Hey, well, that's that. Let's check to see if there's an interlude after Mission 1. I don't expect there to be. And, of course, it's in the title of the next mission. I do have to look it up now so I can get it right next time. Alrighty. This has been JayborinoPlays. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye now.